Welcome back to Car Symptom Guide, your trusted source for diagnosing car problems before they get worse. Like most safety-critical chassis components, shock absorbers and struts wear gradually, so the warning signs are often overlooked. Many drivers on Reddit report suspension noise, poor handling, or steering instability long before realizing the real cause. These bad shock symptoms can seriously affect steering precision, braking performance, and overall vehicle stability, especially on daily driven cars, including popular models like Chevy. Here are the most common bad shocks and strut symptoms you should never ignore. Nosedive when braking. Does the front end dip sharply when braking? This nosedive is a classic sign of worn shocks or struts. It increases stopping distance and reduces control, often linked with front suspension noise under hard braking. Bouncy ride after hitting bumps. If your car keeps bouncing instead of settling, your shock absorbers may no longer absorb road impacts properly. Many drivers describe this as a floating feeling combined with subtle shock absorber noise. Vehicle rolls or sways when cornering. Excessive body roll or sway during turns means your suspension can't control weight transfer. This often leads to unstable steering and may require extra steering input to stay in control. Uneven tire wear. Worn shocks and struts allow the tires to lose contact with the road, causing cupping or scalloped tire wear. This problem is commonly reported on forums when diagnosing unexplained rear or front noise issues. Rear squat during acceleration. If the rear of the car squats when accelerating, your shocks may be failing to stabilize suspension movement. This symptom is frequently noticed on rear-wheel drive vehicles and some Chevy models. Steering wheel vibration. Vibration on smooth roads, not just bumps, can be linked to worn struts or shocks. While mild vibration is normal, persistent shaking may point to internal strut damage. Unusual suspension noises. So, what do bad shocks sound like? Clunking, knocking, or banging noises, especially over bumps, are common strut noise or shock absorber noise symptoms. These sounds are caused by metal-to-metal contact when components bottom out or mounts wear out. Leaking fluid on shocks or struts. Visible hydraulic fluid leaking from the shock or strut body means internal seals have failed. Once fluid escapes, the component can no longer function properly. Ignoring these bad shocks, symptoms can lead to longer braking distances, poor handling, and costly suspension damage. If you're experiencing suspension noise, steering issues, or uneven tire wear, it's time to have your shocks and struts inspected before things get worse. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe to Car Symptom Guide. Got a suspension noise? Drop a comment below. Drive safe. See you next time.